Hello everyone, my name is Jessica Pryor and I am here to take you step by step through selling an item on Etsy. My company name that I own is JessCath Designs, and that is the username that people search me using on Etsy. The full name is Jessica Catherine Designs, but on Etsy you have to shorten it so they can put it at the end of their website. I sell painted mason jars, and I brought some today. This is my number one seller. It's the pale pink and gold glitter. A lot of people use it to put makeup brushes in or pencils. This one has paint brushes in it. This is my newest item. It is the matte blue and gold glitter jar. I got started because college was getting expensive with books and housing and rent, and I needed a way to have my own hours and still make a good chunk of money that I could support myself on. And so I chose Etsy. There are lots of websites out there like Etsy, like goodsmith.com and of course eBay. But what appealed to me about the Etsy website is that it was all homemade or vintage items. There you can't sell current bought items. And so I liked that everyone on there was like me, trying to use what they naturally were given in the talent department to make some extra money. Goodsmith.com is also good, but I thought Etsy, the logistics of it was a little bit cleaner. Um, Selling mason jars is relatively easy. I just spray paint them or paint them with a paintbrush, and then I glitter them, seal them, and ship them off. My shipping time is 2 to 3 weeks. Um, when you're picking an item to sell for Etsy, you want to pick an item that you can make somewhat in a quick amount of time. Some people, will put 2 month time limit on their shipping, and that's great, but it diminishes your market. For mine, the 2 to 3 weeks is a little bit longer than the other people. Some people are cranking them out every 5 days, and that's great, and that helps business. But being a college student, I'm not able to. Um, so if you want to sell an item on Etsy, you need to first pick an item. It should be an item that you are naturally talented at making, or a vintage item that you can get your hands on. You need to follow what you want to do because you want to enjoy it and be able to ship it out and be happy about it. The great thing about Etsy is that you do it on your own time, so you can do it when you're watching TV, you can do it on a homework break. It's a great way to make some extra money. First, you need to choose your item and then incorporate that item into your title. Mine with JessCath Designs, it's not very specific to mason jars because I also sell canvases and clothespins. The clothespins are really easy to make, and it cost me 99 cents for 100 of them, and I sell them for 10 for $7. So those help out the cause when I'm in between mason jar sales. So picking the name. You want something catchy. You want something that can draw your reader, your audience. In How to Sell on Etsy for Dummies, they suggest something that's not too complicated and that would be easy to make into a logo. JessCath Designs, I'm actually probably going to change the name to Jessica Catherine Co. because I found out that there's someone else who has my same name, and so that is something you need to watch out for. You want to do your research and not pick a title that someone already has, because there is copyright laws in that. Once you pick your company name, you want to get your About Me written. Some people make it really long, some people make it really short. I change mine seasonally. You want to put whatever you want your audience to, or your buyers to know. Mine right now is about shipping, and that people need to take into consideration my shipping time before purchasing, because a lot of people who buy on Etsy do not look at the shipping time, and they will get a little sassy when it's not shipped out within a day. A lot of people, for their About Me section, will put their story or what they have coming up in the future or anything like that. That is your area, once again, to be creative. Once you have your About Me in your title, you want to put a picture header on. I right now have pink and white chevron I am looking for someone to create an actual header for me. There are a lot of companies that will do it for you. However, they charge money, and so as of right now, I'm just staying put with what I know and what I have. After that, you're going to want to get your first item up. You're going to go to the page where it says Add New Item, and you're going to put whether it is made to order or pre-made. This depends on what you're making. For mine, I have marked made to order because I make them when I get the order. If you're doing something like prints or stationery, you could put made to order or that they're pre-ordered, depending on how you do your packaging. After that, there is the section to upload your picture. The picture is very important because it's what grabs your audience in. Lighting is key. A lot of people do not do well on Etsy because the lighting is not right. On my pink mason jar, as you can see, the pink is very subtle, and so a large light coming in at the angle boosted my sales tenfold. For the matte, I like to put light on it to show that it is not shiny. There are some people out there who sell amazing products on Etsy, but their photography is subpar, and so they do not get the sales that they need. So it's important to have a clean background with a lot of light, and it's also important not to edit it too much because then people will think that you are showing a dishonest side of your product. Once you get the picture up, you're going to put a title. And this is where I'm going to give you the trick to it. Most people will just put, matte blue gold glitter mason jar and call it a day. What I have learned from reading the blogs on Etsy and reading other books on sales is that you want to put as many descriptive words in the header as you can. So I put perfect for weddings, bridal showers, etc. Anything that I think someone typing in stuff to the search bar might trigger. And when I started doing that, I saw a dramatic increase of sales. And it is something that people, I don't know if they don't know about it or if they just don't think about it, but it definitely helped me in my production. Once you have the title, you're going to want to put taglines. And this is equally as important as your title and your picture because it is what will grab people when they're typing stuff into the search bar. So for a mason jar like this, I would put in the taglines, you get 13 of them. I would put the color, the material, what it can be used for, and themes that it might go along with. Nautical weddings, gender-revealing baby showers, anything. People who are wanting to save money for their weddings shop on Etsy a lot, so I get a lot of my customers from people who want a cheaper way to still get cute homemade stuff for their wedding. And so I suggest somewhere in your taglines putting wedding. Even if it's not specifically for a wedding, it's still good to have it in there to draw people in. Once you have your tags, you're going to put your price. I charge $8 for these, which is $1 more than the competition, but the shipping for me is a little bit steeper. My shipping is $7.89. It just depends where you're shipping out from. If you have a central located town like Wyoming, like in Wyoming or Colorado, your shipping can be cheaper. Us here in Atlanta, mine has to be a little bit steeper because when I'm shipping to Honolulu, that's going to be a lot more than when I'm shipping to South Carolina, and so I have to have the median for everything to go. And so once you have your pricing, you're basically ready to go. You upload it. It's there. You want to post it on all of your social media sites, Twitter, Pinterest, Instagram. These are all sites that can give you a great source of traffic on your website. And then keep making items, keep putting them up there, keep refreshing them, and you'll get business. Everyone likes a homemade product with love. I write a thank you note. I suggest putting a thank you note in the box. And yeah, I hope that this speech has encouraged you guys to make an item and sell it on Etsy and show you that it's not that hard. And it can help you, especially college students, in working your own hours and getting an extra source of income and enjoying the gift you have and the talent you have. Thank you very much.